Hey everyone, take 4. Yeah, this is take 4 of this video, which is absolutely stupid because it's such a simple video. But for whatever reason, every single time I try to record a video, I have just absolute stupidity happen for no reason that screws up my video. And it's maddening. It's maddening, I tell you, it's maddening. So, has anybody played any Madden football recently? Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. There should be some football games on. Anyways, it's maddening. But yeah, 4 takes to record a simple video, which I guess is ironic because this video is about very simple items. In this video, what I wanted to share was a few different things here that I picked up recently when I picked up my tent. These items are for basic camping and for traveling, for those who like to do road trips or go hiking. For those who are experienced in RVing or car camping or van dwelling or just normal camping, hiking, going on road trips, traveling across the country, these items are everyday items. And, you know, all of us who are experienced already know to own these things. But unfortunately, mostly due to television, there are a lot of misconceptions about things like RVing and camping and road tripping. And a lot of inexperienced people out there think, oh, well, all I need to own is a tent and a sleeping bag. I can pick up some firewood at the state park and I'll buy some marshmallows and I'll roast them and everything will be great. And the reality is it's not always that simple and it's not always that easy. And unfortunately, there are people out there who think so, and then they run into problems. So these items are for those who are inexperienced at those things. And believe it or not, there are a lot of people out there who are actually inexperienced at those things. There's a lot of people out there who have never left their hometown. There's a lot of people out there who have never traveled across the country. And yes, there are even people out there who have never been camping. So I thought I would go ahead and I would share some of these few basic and simple items that I picked up at the store. That way it can be a small reminder to those watching to do so themselves if they decide to do some traveling or some RVing or camping. So the first item that I picked up is from Rayovac. It's a very simple and basic headlamp. It comes with with 2 AAA batteries, and it's a great light. I carry a flashlight personally. Most people who road trip or go camping extensively carry a flashlight, but a headlamp is a really great thing to own, even if you already own a flashlight, because, you know, if you're working with your hands or something, you know, it's just a lot easier to have, you know, that light right there on your forehead rather than having to hold something while you work. Again, these are very basic and simple items, and I know it seems silly to those who do this sort of stuff, the road tripping, the camping, that sort of thing. I know it seems silly because they're such basic and simple items, but the reality is there are those people out there who don't know to buy things like this, and as a result, they end up regretting it later on. So hopefully I can alleviate some of that regret for you. So yeah, definitely pick up the headlamp. I picked this up for $6.49, I believe it was. $6.49, $7 at Dollar General. So yeah, it's very easy and basic to use, just like any other kind of flashlight, only it goes on your head. Next item that I picked up is from Belkin, and a lot of the younger crowd will recognize one of these, and I know a lot of hikers will recognize one of these, but there are those in the older crowd who may not recognize one, and you know, there are definitely those out there who are inexperienced at traveling who may not recognize one, but it's a very basic thing. And again, while it may seem like something silly to those who are experienced, there are definitely those out there who aren't experienced. So the next item that I picked up is from Belkin, and it's just a power bank for your phone. It's a very simple power bank. It's very easy to use. You take it out of the box, you plug the cord into it, and then you just plug the other end into your phone. That's literally all that's necessary. It comes with an extra USB port on it, so you can charge it up, and it works great. I mean, I carry it around in my pocket along with my phone all the time. Keep my phone fully charged. Somehow, though, I still end up making mistakes, and my phone ends up dying on me at the worst of times because I'm me, because I'm Craig, right? So, yeah, again, very, very basic and simple. This cost me, I believe it was $31 at Walmart. And again, for those who are experienced, it may sound like something silly and not necessary to talk about on the internet, but the reality is again, there are those who are inexperienced out there who don't know to own items like this or like the headlamp. They just, again, they think, oh, I can just plug my phone into my car, and then next thing you know, they're on the side of the road somewhere and their phone's dead and they need to call roadside assistance or something like that, and they have no way to be able to do so. So yeah, definitely get yourself a power bank. This is just as important as having roadside assistance. It really is. Again, $31, and it can save you a whole hell of a lot of footwork if you have to end up hitchhiking somewhere to use a phone or to charge your phone because you didn't own one and you ran into some sort of problem on the highway. So definitely get one. The last item that I wanted to share is, it actually kind of reverts back to a previous video I shared about relieving stress in your joints. The video was the one where I showed the cardboard, and you take the cardboard, you lay it down, and then you lay your mattress on top of the cardboard. And believe it or not, that little bit of extra space right there works just like a box spring does, and it's free to do. So if you don't have a box spring, if your vehicle is too small to build a frame in, or something like that, you can always lay down cardboard underneath your mattress. And by doing so, it creates that box spring effect to where you're not sinking all the way down into the floor of your vehicle and putting extra stress on your shoulders and on your hips. Another thing that is good for joint health, and I wanted to share this as well, is a daily supplement. It's glucosamine sulfate. This is good for joint health. It will also help with those sort of situations. I take it. I don't take it every single day. It says to take 2 every day. I only take 1 a day, and I only take it as needed. I'm not any sort of nutritionist. I'm not any sort of pharmacist. So, always talk to your doctor before you take any sort of pill. But these are sold over the counter, and it cost me, for a bottle this size, which was 200 tablets, I believe this cost like $5, something like that. I picked it up at a Kroger. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm not any sort of person to be giving advice like that. But one thing that I do know for sure is that glucosamine sulfate will help with joint relief and joint pain and joint stress. So, again, it's $5 at Kroger's, and I don't take it every day. It says to take 2 per day. I only take 1 as needed. It can cause you to have constipation if you take it too much, too many, too often. So, again, talk to your doctor before you do anything at all when it comes to pills. But glucosamine sulfate, it's real cheap. It's over the counter, and you can find it in just about any supplement aisle in the grocery store. So yeah, I just wanted to share those few small items. These are, and the glucosamine sulfate, it also helps, if you're someone who is sleeping on the ground in a tent, it's not a cure-all. or anything like that, but it does relieve some pain in your joints if taken correctly. And again, talk to your doctor. But yeah, I wanted to share those few small items that I picked up, and that, at least for my own personal life, are necessities, especially in regards to road tripping and hiking and camping, and that sort of thing. RV living, car camping, van dwelling, all of that stuff. It all goes hand in hand, right? So, yeah, those are things that are essential to my own personal life. And I know that there are definitely those out there who also have those same essentials. And there are definitely those out there who will have those same essentials, but again, because of inexperience, because of misinformation from television, they don't know to get these things. So, for those who are experienced out there, they're going to see this video and they're going to laugh, right? And it's cool, go ahead, laugh. If you really want to laugh, go check out my video of me versus a tent. That'll really make you laugh. But, for those who are inexperienced, I really hope that I've helped someone today. Remember, it's not the end. It's just the beginning.